dad and a future dad, and every child from a dad, which means every human being up in here can be encouraged. Regardless of how you came on this earth, God put soil on this ground, and now I'm tromping all over this turf with no cleats. Unfortunately, sometimes I got to get plain label shoes just to put on your feet, but I will scratch, struggle, and fight just to give you food that you can eat, and seeing tears wiped away from your face. See, that's what makes my joy complete. And the reason that I don't feel really complete is because sometimes I forget to lay and pray at his feet. But I need to be meek. Can't always be mad about the things that don't go my way and baby mama drama. The reason why sometimes we can't even play, and it's the same reason why long distance might keep me away, but I'm always close. See, I imagine bowls of cereal and jelly on buttered up toast as we watch cartoons. I want to be a spaceship that I wish I could fly all my babies to the moon. But to me, that would be a joke. Because the reality, I don't have those finances. And sometimes I'm dead broke, but I'm still rich and wealthy, expanded my pockets and all my prayers and my hopes. See, I can make you smile and laugh, but being so far away at times is far from a joke. What I want is a time to get on my knees and thank God for letting each one of you, my little seeds, breathe, and I can see you in my mind even at the times that I have to leave. Even though I wasn't there for one of you, I still imagine the day that you were conceived and then born. The day you came into this earth, it's when the veil was torn from me and my will and the things that I want. I have no reason to boast, brag, or try and flaunt because everything I have is in you. And my prayer is that God will take away everything from me and just give it to you. From my youngest to my oldest, all of you are still the closest. And sometimes when we play games and you pass gas, it's not funny, son, that is the grossest. I see my daughter's smiling face and I just want to cry at times. And when I don't get to see you two, sometimes I am the one who pouts and whines, because you are my heroes. You are the ones I look up to. I see you as a champion. You've already won the race. But the only way that I can ensure that all three of you will be in first place is if you understand that regardless of whatever you do, you've got to get on your face and pray to the same God that gives us mercy and grace. And the sweet flavor in my mouth, understand that is the taste of love from my Father. See, mine in the physical wasn't there, and that's the reason why I'm prepared. But when you all were born, I promise you, even in my arrogance and pride, I was so scared and unprepared. I didn't have that on-the-job training. And that's the reason when I don't get to see you, sometimes I am fussing and complaining because I want to be the opposite of what my father was. I want to be the first one to see my sons and laugh at their peach fuzz before they can even shave. See, I want to be the man my daughter sees and has confidence and knows that he is brave and will sacrifice. For each and every one of you, I promise I would give my life, even if I ain't got a dime. Everything that I have is yours, and the best gift I ever had from God is that you all are mine. So I can't just talk the talk. See, unfortunately, I'm a teacher, and I have to bury my students and see their bodies outlined in chalk, and that's the reason why I stay on your case. See, when I'm frowning, it doesn't mean I'm mad at you, it just means sometimes there's disappointment. It doesn't mean that God still doesn't have a divine appointment for your lives. You will not be a single mother and single father. You will be husbands and wives. Amen. Things will change. Amen. I smile just thinking about the day that I can walk down an aisle and see my daughter grab a man's hand and he puts a ring on her finger, and see my son go grab his wife. That is the reason why I can sit here and not be a singer, not be a man with money flowing from my pockets, and not be able to crack jokes and make you laugh like Space and Sprockets. I am a father that is just glad, and I am hot and bothered when other fathers don't care. When they don't give every effort to show their children that they will share things that they don't even have. See, my memory takes me back to reflections of when I had to give both of y'all a bath and change your diapers. Now, the thing I want to see change is you from being just a human being to being a follower and a disciple of the Father that gives me life. Understand this. The very first day that a poem came out of my hands to write was when you guys were born. There is blood that's pricked in my finger, and there is a reason why my heart is torn. I sometimes have problems when I make these decisions, but see, I'm with God's man, not the same basic addition, multiplication, and division, and I want God to change my heart. That's why he gave me the divine incision. And when I tell you the things that you need to do right, it's because he gave me discernment and intuition. I'm not trying to be bossy and just try to be in control. I just want to see all my babies walking on them streets of gold, and I honestly want to know for a fact that you have given them your soul. Because everything that I did to be in control was the reason why I fell. And that is the reason why I get on my knees and I pray. I can't be happenstance. This is not, oh well, this is the fight of my life and yours. I would swim across oceans and then go run 100 miles on the beach and the shore just to see that you have the same Father that I have. The same God, same Father, same Son, same Spirit. And sometimes I talk a lot and none of y'all really trying to hear it, but I serve a God who sees a gloomy sky and in a blink he can clear it. I've got a God that gives you answers. Amen. See, when your uncles and cousins were out there dying from cancer, I was getting the news that my children were about to be born and conceived, and I am so glad that no matter what keeps me away from you, Daddy is never going to leave. Even if you are away from me and I can't even see your face, all I have to do is talk to my God, and he will change this race. He will change the course. My prayers for you right now are the reason why your marriage will never end in divorce and you will not be in court for child support. Amen. You will be parents that will fight, that will sacrifice, that will understand that the difference in day and night is the same difference in wrong and right. And the one thing I want you to understand, it's not a video, television, or book. The only thing that keeps me and will keep you is the love of Christ.